Yo, what's happening, my peeps? This is the Hillbilly Scotsman coming at you. Finally get to do this video coming down the road here. I figured, well, you know, I say I'm a truck driver, so I might as well just talk while I'm going down the road here. And this is my life. Most of the time I spend most of my time mostly at work, so you know. Anywho, so I had the day off before Christmas, the Friday before, and so I took off towards New Jersey and New York to see my girlfriend, and she was visiting some friends up there, so I went up there to visit her because she couldn't come back to Tennessee for Christmas. So I went up there, and you know, we had a really good time. Got to see New York City, Times Square, ride the subway, you know, stuff that I've never got to do before in New York City. So we had a really good time, and during that time, you know, I said I was going to have my cheat day, and so we rode the subway from Jersey on into Central Park around 110th Street. Found the first pizza place we come to, and walked inside. I had 1.5 slice of New York style pizza, really big piece, thin. It was really good, and had a Coke apiece. You know, I went full blown Coke, no Diet Dr. Pepper, no Coke Zero. I went a full blown Coke because it was my cheat day. I done really well, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Anyhow, I had the Coke, and I could really taste the difference since I hadn't had a real full Coke, and you know, at that point, you know, just about right at a month. So I decided just to go ahead and finish it up, but I could really tell the difference that it wasn't what it, you know, like it was before. So we finished up there, and we got ourselves an Uber to go down towards Rockefeller Center and places like that. Got to see, you know, Rockefeller Center, Times Square, part of the Empire State Building, National Museum of History, Trump Tower, Saks Avenue, Fifth Avenue, and there were people everywhere. You couldn't stir that place with a stick, or swing a dead cat, as they would say, without hitting somebody. And people wouldn't move, and we decided at that point that we was not going to go back for New Year's Eve to watch the ball drop, that we would just watch it in front of the fireplace on the TV from the place where she was staying at with her friends. Whole lot easier, whole lot less chaotic. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. But so during this whole entire time, you know, we walked around, had a good time, and then, you know, I wanted to check out Junior's Cheesecake. I wanted pizza and I wanted cheesecake, New York City style. So recommendation by a friend of mine, we went to Junior's Cheesecake right there near Times Square. So we went in. It was about an hour wait, and it was well worth it. And even me, I still went with a sugar-free cheesecake, but my girl had a full-blown cheesecake with the crust and everything, so I had a couple bites of it with the strawberry sauce on top and whatever. So, you know, even with me wanting 2 slices of the full-blown cheesecake, I still went with the sugar-free. And, you know, as we left there, you know, I was feeling great. We did what we did. Got in the subway, was heading back towards home. And about halfway through it, I started feeling bad. I mean, I don't know if it was so much of the carbs that I ate or the sugars, you know, since I had so much sugars. And, you know, and during this whole entire time, you know, other places I've ate at was, you know, I was about 90% stayed keto. You know, except for that day I had the pizza and the cheesecake, but other days, you know, there was one day I had grilled chicken at Olive Garden with a little bit of the sauce on top, but, you know, I skipped the bread, skipped the spaghetti, and on the other time we went out to eat, you know, we had Chinese food on Christmas Day, because there's no other place open where she was staying at, you know, but I still stay with kind of hibachi, you know, water, all that good stuff. So, but at the end of this day, I was just feeling bad, and I was like, you know, I enjoyed it at the time, but towards the end of the day, I was like, I don't much care for this cheat day. So I decided then and there that, you know, whenever I do have another cheat day, which it may be near my birthday this month, or I may just wait and do it again next month, you know, I'm not going to really go too much all out, which I didn't go all out this time either, but it was still enough to, I could tell a huge difference in the taste in the drinks, because I had a Pepsi too with the with juniors. I guess just all the sugar mixed with that, and I don't know, it was pretty bad. So, you know, my friend of mine told me, he says, you ought to explain that in the video, you know, and I did. You know, it's just didn't feel like it should have. So anyway, so that was my trip to New York. You know, it's a completely different world up there, that's for sure, to me. You know, boy from East Tennessee up there in New Jersey, you know, you can't pump your own gas. That was kind of odd to me. You know, there was salt all over the place on the roads. But anyway, you know, got back there into Virginia coming home. I was like, I've got to get my truck clean. I don't care if it is, you know, 7 degrees. I can't stand the dirty truck. But anyhow, that was it of my trip. You know, I did pretty good. I didn't weigh myself from Christmas Eve till I returned to Tennessee on New Year's Day. And during that whole entire time, you know, I could have fluctuated, but when I come back, I had actually lost 2 more pounds while on Christmas break. So, and then I weighed myself yesterday morning. So now I'm up to a total of, I lost 26 pounds since the Monday after Thanksgiving. And that's been strictly just watching what I eat, cooking at home, going on intermittent fasting. There was 2 days I was up there. That one day I went 23 hours on fasting, and another day I went 22 hours. The other days was probably, you know, my typical 16, 18, 19 hour days. And I felt great. You know, I didn't feel really hungry, but then I come back here and I started to work, and you know, since I actually moved around a little bit more, climbed up in and out of my truck, and you know, waking up early, this, that, and other, you know, I've cut my fasting back to 18 hours, and I'll feast for 6. So, you know, I can't go really near as long, but I still really feel really good. So, anyway, that was it. I just finally got my update video. I don't know if I'll be able to upload it to YouTube right now, because it's about 10:30 in the morning on a Thursday. I have to wait till tonight when I got my Wi-Fi at the house, because where I'll be driving through the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina, 4G turns to 3G, turns to 0 signal. So anyway, I've already gone kind of too long on this video. But anyway, so I hope it turns out pretty good. Just want to share that my trip with you, but let you know that my update is I'm up 26 or down 26 pounds. Got 74 more to go. And starting this coming Saturday on January 6th, I will be joining the local gym near my house and adding exercise to my regime. So hopefully kind of expedite, you know, what I'm going to be doing. But anyway, if you like the video, click, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Hope everybody had a great holiday season, Christmas season, and a new year. And we'll catch you on the next video. Oh, and by the way, made my first keto chicken pizza, chicken crusted pizza. It was amazing. So I'm going to start making those on a Sunday, cut them up, and eat them out throughout the week, along with my other food. So anyway, just look it up on YouTube on chicken crust keto pizza. You won't be dissatisfied. So anyway, folks, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Deuce.